The General Hospital recap features Victor Cassadine finding a long-buried pathogen that could save the Earth, with a price. In this episode, Victor and his hostages arrived at an underground lab in Greenland and hoped for the best. Back in Port Charles, Anna was the one who pretty much deduced what Victor was up to. But there was still a wedding for Willow to get ready for despite her stage 4 cancer. Nina tried to hide her hurt, but when left alone with Ava, she revealed that Carly was about to face some consequences for her actions. Now let's dig a little deeper into the details. Somewhere in Greenland, Victor Charles Shaughnessy was so thrilled to find his underground pathogen-filled bunker that he hugged the door with glee. When he finally made it to the other side of the door, he was thrilled to see a lab ready for his big plan to save the world while killing off half of humanity. When his goons brought Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, Trina, Tabiana Ali, and Liesel, Kathleen Gaddy, into the lab, he told them this was the future. Too bad Liesel said she could not work in such an old, cold lab, but Victor didn't care because this was the dawning of a new age. Right there, sitting on ice, was his pathogen, and Victor looked like he could jump for joy. Victor was proud to show off the pathogen to his hostages, but Liesel still seemed hesitant to do Victor's dirty work. He needed her to make sure the pathogen would still work. He insisted the pathogen wasn't active, only activated by UV light. Liesel asked for protective clothing and a controlled environment. Liesel told him the pathogen was no longer effective, so he said she would take it to the surface to test it, so Liesel was forced to admit she had been lying. Victor told her if she was quick with her scientific work, he would send her back to Port Charles so she could save her niece's life. Back in Port Charles, Anna, Finola Hughes, was worried that Laura, Jenny Francis, Valentine, James Patrick Stewart, Drew, Cameron Matheson, and Curtis, Donald Turner were walking into a trap, knowing that Victor was using technology he and Mikos developed back in the 1980s. Holly elaborated on Ethan's, James Ryan, info and told Emma and Robert that the only people who would be safe from Victor's plan are the ones closest to him, meaning his loved ones. Holly theorized that Victor may have had a bomb, but nobody could figure out why Victor took Liesel. They certainly didn't think Liesel was considered someone Victor now loves. All Holly could remember was the kind of person that Liesel was 10 years ago, but Robert, Tristan Rogers, acknowledged that she now changed. Finally, it hit them that Victor might have a bioweapon, and that is why he needed Liesel. He wanted her scientific expertise. All Anna could do was hope the WSB would now step in. Carly, Laura Wright, gushed over the bride and groom as they sat on the couch, looking into one another's eyes. Joss soon arrived with her dress, and everyone just smiled and hugged one another. Michael, Chad Duell, left for the main house, where he happily had a drink with Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, and Chase, Josh Spickard, but it was hard to look too far into the future with a dying bride. When Sonny, Morris Bernard, arrived, things got awkward as Michael didn't even look like he wanted his father there. Back at the gatehouse, Maxie, Kirsten Storms, Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, and Sasha, Sophia Matson, got Willow, Catelyn McMullen, all made up, and she looked less like she was dying of cancer than ever before, which is a hard feat for someone who already looks so good when at stage 4 for months with almost no treatment. They all assured her that Drew would find Liesel so they could get her hands on that prized bone marrow. When Bobby, Jacqueline Zeman, showed up, she told Willow that the allegedly late Luke, Tony Geary, would have liked Willow, and she was touched. Mana, Cynthia Watrous, covered for herself when Sonny asked why she was talking to Martin, Michael E. Knight, on the phone, saying she wanted to open a trust for Amelia and Wiley. Soon, Ava arrived with flower girl Avery, Ava, and Grace Scarola, so Sonny could take her to the wedding. Sonny took her into the kitchen for a snack, leaving Ava and Nina alone to talk. Nina had a gift for Willow in her hands, but Ava warned her that giving her daughter a beautiful bracelet like that would cross the boundaries Willow had set up between them. After Sonny and Avery left, Ava insisted on staying to make sure Nina would be okay. Ava brought up Carly's and Nina's visits to Windermere, and told her to get used to Carly's presence cause she wasn't going anywhere. The two women soon decided to just have a drink and relax, but that was easier said than done for Nina. Nina was incredulous that Carly gets to have a close relationship with Willow after lying to both of them for 9 months. She admitted she has also done wrong things, but she's faced consequences when Carly never has. Well, Nina said she intended to balance the scales, and Ava knew her BFF had done something dumb. Tracy Quartermaine is back on General Hospital, and now that she's helped rescue Luke's son, Ethan, and removed her very large hat, she can focus on more local Port Charles matters. Her parents are gone. Her brother is gone. Fighting with her sister-in-law has gotten old, and her son and granddaughter are traditionally less than thrilled to see her. So what's left for Tracy, Jane Elliott, to do but go after the family company, even if she says there are more important matters in the world, cause who really believes she means that? They do need Tracy, 25% of the audience agrees. Just to set the ship right again. It shouldn't be her full-time gig. Frankly, Tracy is too cool to get stuck in these endless family battles. But she can take a break and show the children how it should be done. Who else but Tracy, 32% of you counter? Ned, Wally Kurth, Brooke Lynn, Amanda Setton, Austin, Roger Howarth. Good lord, definitely not Michael, Chad Duell. Tracy has the experience, she has the family legacy, and she has the wardrobe. Anyone else would be just keeping the CEO seat warm for her. This is what she was born to do, whether Edward agreed or not. Daddy's dead, and Tracy is still standing. Who cares about business when Victor, Charles Shaughnessy, is still out there? The evil Cassadine killed Tracy's beloved Luke, Anthony Jerry, and now he is doing something with diamonds, something, save the planet Thanos style, something, Avengers rip-off, something. The point is, Victor needs to be stopped. Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, certainly isn't up to the task. We need to see Tracy team up with Laura, Jenny Francis, Robert, Tristan Rogers, Holly, Emma Sams, Anna, Finola Hughes, and Valentine, James Patrick Stewart, to show the young whippersnappers how it's done, according to the winning 43%. General Hospital spoilers reveal a wedding day, a big mistake, family tension, and so much more. You won't want to miss a moment of this emotional episode. While Willow, Caitlin McMullen, prepares to walk down the aisle, Nina, Cynthia Watrous, is wallowing in some deserved self-pity, knowing that Sunny is at her daughter's wedding, and she is not. At least she has Ava, Maura West, there to vent to, but Ava now realizes that Nina called the SEC on Carly, Laura right. Ava may have urged Nina to do this weeks ago, but Nina wisely refused. Ava might have rethought that idea now, as she doesn't mince words when she tells her friend that this move could cost Nina her relationship with Sonny, Maurice Bernard. When Nina makes a bold move, does it mean she can see that Ava is right? Does she call Martin to tell him to hold off? Perhaps it is already too late. As for Willow, she has one dream before she dies. She wants to marry Michael, Chad Duell, and be the wife and mother she has always wanted to be. Finally, everything is in place. The mother of the groom is ready to be her maid of honor and walk her down the aisle, and Sam, Kelly Monaco, is oddly on hand to officiate these nuptials. She even got Michael to invite Sonny to the wedding while refusing to build a bridge with her own mother, Nina. What could be better in Willow's eyes now? Everything is in place for Willow and Michael to take their vows, and it all seems to go perfectly until it doesn't. Of course, something is about to go wrong. Even multiple things might go wrong, considering Michael's takedown of Sonny is scheduled for the same time as her wedding. The wedding guests, or at least the Quartermaines who live in the Key House, have their own troubles. Brooke Lynn, Amanda Setton, and Ned Wally Kurth have to navigate some tricky dynamics as E.L. Key's future hangs in the balance. Then there is the groom and the father of the groom. Poor Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, is forced to play peacemaker as it looks like Michael and Sonny are not getting along at all. Will they be able to keep it together for Willow's sake?